Hi, hello, welcome or welcome back to my channel. My name is Bella and today we are doing a 24-hour readathon. Yes, we are, finally. Okay, I've attempted this once and I did it with my sister. It is on my channel. It is not the best video because I didn't actually get to that many books, but anyways, I'm gonna link that there in case you do want to watch that. This is my second attempt of doing a 24-hour readathon. I am filming this after as well, so I kind of know what like happens, but I am going to do it. I was originally going to do it in the span of like Friday through to Sunday and try and do the whole 24 hours within that time period, but a few things ended up happening, you guys will see, and so now we're just doing it where we just put the timer on when we do read. My cat's out the window. He's really cute. He's just staring at me and I'm like, okay, we love a fan. Basically, we are just doing the timer method. I don't mind this because I feel like I actually get a lot more done because it actually is documenting the time that I am reading, and I'm so freaking excited to do this for you guys. I really want to make this like a reoccurring thing because it actually really helps me get through my physical TBR, because if you guys don't know, my physical TBR is 180 books long plus. I think it got a little crazy because if you guys would have seen, I did a huge birthday book shopping vlog, so I think it might even be at like over 190 now. I am just like, girl, I cannot let it get over 200. That is like my main goal. Like, it is never ever getting over 200. Like, we need to get through these books. Within this video, I did film this from the 19th of September, so this video is definitely going to be focusing on my September TBR. I will link that here because those are books that I'm going to be reading during this vlog, which I'm so excited for. We have some really great picks and we had some really great reads, so definitely go check that video out because you will see kind of what the TBR for this video is. One of the books is actually that I read within this was my book club's book for this month. If you don't know, I have a book club on the app Fable. I would always love for you guys to check it out. It is always linked in my description, so if you would like to join, I would love to have you there. It is so much fun having everyone to talk to and having you guys there, and it just means the world to me. So don't forget to do that if you like, and subscribe. I would love to have you here. I'm definitely going to try and do more of these. My main TBR that I kind of want to focus on is obviously my September TBR. So those books will be A River Enchanted, Our Infinite Fates, Atmosphere, and Everything I Know About Love. So those are the four main books that I will try and focus on in this vlog. We'll see how far we get into, but I'm definitely hoping we can get through those books because those are the September TBR, and I promised you guys, I literally promised this TBR for September I'm going to finish it, okay? Anyways, without further ado, let's get on with the video and you guys get to see what we read and what we did, and let's go. Hey everyone, so it is now our 1 hour check-in, and obviously have you been seeing I have been reading A River Enchanted. I am now on page 56, so I feel like that's okay for an hour. I just put some washing on and it's actually such a nice day, so I might even go sit outside and just chill out for the next hour and read this one. But my thoughts right now, I am loving the descriptions of like the Isle because it is so beautiful and it really does seem like magical just from the descriptions of like the nature. I really feel like I'm transported into the book and it feels so like ethereal. Like, I absolutely love it, love. And I'm really liking our character story. You kind of like get a glimpse into there's something going on. There's these girls going missing from the Isle, and our main character Jack has to go back to the Isle because he's been on the mainland, has to go back to the Isle to try and like help solve this kind of like mystery. And there's like spirits and stuff, and the Isle is very beautiful. The description's top tier, writing top tier, and I'm really liking following our character Jack. Obviously I'm only 50 pages in, so I haven't got like too many thoughts, but I am really liking this and I'm really like invested. Like, I really don't even want to put the book down kind of thing. So that's my 1 hour update. I'm really enjoying this one. Again, I'm gonna go sit outside, get my sunnies, try and get a little bit of a tan, and yeah, we're gonna go do that for the next hour. everyone, I wanted to do check-in. We are now 2 hours in and I'm up to chapter 7, page 114 of A River Enchanted. I'm like this far in now. I've managed to read within 2 hours over 100 pages, which is not too bad. Not too bad for like reading pace. Still really enjoying this. I think the mystery of the girls are going missing is really intriguing. If you guys don't know, basically this book starts out, we have our main character Jack, and there's this whole mystery about there's these girls going missing from this isle, and they kind of like are trying to figure out like what's happening like with the spirits and stuff like that. It's getting like very interesting. I'm like really interested in this magic realm and like the magic that kind of dissolves around it, and there's like a lot of history with like the east and the west and stuff. So 4 to 6 more hours of reading this book. I do have work at 3 p.m, so I am going to have to stop the timer and then continue it tonight, and then most of tomorrow is going to be like my reading. So I just wanted to get a start on it today so that tomorrow isn't like crazy, do you know what I mean? So I have work until about 9 o'clock, so I will keep you guys updated, and then as soon as I get home we are going to be reading. Everyone, so it is now 11 o'clock and I have finished work. Ended up finishing work at 10 p.m, so I got home around like 10:30 and just got cozy into my pajamas and finally got into bed. But I'm going to start the timer again soon, and I'm going to continue reading A River Enchanted because I'm just like in the mood to like read to go to sleep, do you know what I mean? So I'm going to try my best to read for at least another hour and get into hour 3. We can have hour 3 finished because we still have exactly 22 hours left on the clock. We have quite a way to go. So I want to try and get a little bit reading done today because I want this to be like a weekend reading vlog, and I do want to give myself a bit of a break on the weekend. Do you know what I mean? Like I want to get more done today, so I'm like helping future Bella out. Do you know what I mean? So we're gonna do that now. I'm gonna put on some cozy ambience on my laptop. Good morning everyone. It is now Saturday the 20th of September. It is 10:07 in the morning. On the timer last night I made it to 21 hours 14 minutes left. I ended up stopping where I filmed last, which was when I reached part 2, A Song for Earth. So I'm now on chapter 10, page 157. So I'm slowly making my way through this. Obviously we're like 2 hours and 45 minutes now that we're through, so I feel like that's a pretty good effort for 2 hours and like a little bit, you know what I mean? Almost 3 hours. So the aim for today is I haven't got anything on until 8:30 p.m, so I will be getting ready for that. So I literally have nothing else to do. So today we are going to get through this book and then we are going to choose what we want to read next. I'm not too sure. I might even like try and do like an audiobook as well, just like something to pick up and like listen to whilst I like clean or whatever, you know what I mean? Do some chores or stuff like that. I do already have my coffee ready to go, keep me up. I did wake up a little bit earlier, but I wasn't ready to read. I kind of just sat like bed rotted and, you know, doom scrolled as you do. But today the goal is this. I have shown you like the books on my TBR. I think for an audiobook I might even do Our Infinite Fates because that is also on my TBR for this month. I have Everything I Know About Love, Atmosphere, this one, and Our Infinite Fates. So once I finish this one, I only have like what 3 left of my TBR, and I really want to finish this TBR this month because I literally promised you all that I was going to finish it. So that is the aim, that is the goal for today, and I don't know how long I'm gonna read. I'm hoping to make quite a dent into the timer because obviously we have quite a long way to go. And then tomorrow I'm working, Sunday I'm working from 11 a.m to 4 p.m, so after that time then obviously keep reading, and I'm gonna try and as much as I possibly can try and finish it within this weekend. If it ends up like turning over into Monday, it's okay because it's my uni semester break, so I have the whole week to just do nothing anyway. Try and at least get through most of the challenge this weekend and save next week for like other reading vlogs and stuff that I have planned for you guys. So that is the plan. We're gonna sit down, read, chill out. I'm sorry, I know I'm pissing some of you guys off, but like I have to do this. I can't like read a book like that. You know what I mean? Like how am I gonna say I like have to break the spine? I'm so sorry, trigger warning. Also, pause really quick. The way that the first part ended was so juicy. I'm like, I just want to read because we found out like a little bit of inkling into like the mystery, the girls going missing, and I'm so intrigued. Oh my god, like what do you mean? You think it's like one thing and then it's like completely gone like fork in the road, like bang, and you're like, what? The writing is so beautiful. I actually like can't express how stunning and amazing this writing is. It feels so like transcendental. Do you know what I mean? Like you are seriously there and it feels so beautiful. It kind of gives me the same vibes as when I went to Wales. I went to Wales last year with my best friends and we went to like this little town. I'll put some photos up here, and it was genuinely the most beautiful place on earth that I have ever seen. Like it was just so like the nature and everything was just so beautiful, and this kind of gives me that kind of vibes as well. They talk in like very like United Kingdom kind of like accents, like they say lass and stuff like that. Hi everyone, I wanted to update you all. So it is now, well, we have 18 hours and 40 minutes. You guys would have seen that I was just at work just earlier and I was reading a little bit at work because it was quite quiet today, and I ended up making it to chapter 20, page 325. So I'm this far into the book. I have this left. I'm going to try and finish it now. It's been really fun. I feel like I'm really taking my time with this book because I do really like the writing and I don't really want to rush it. I have given you guys updates. I feel like there's not much more to say except for the like little intrigue slash like mystery is kind of like going more into it, and I have no idea what's going to go on. So I'm really excited what the plot is going to be. Do you know what I mean? And I am very tempted to order the second book already, but as much as I know that I'm going to want to read it as soon as I finish this, I do want to get through my September TBR. So we're going to aim to finish those books first. I mean, God forbid if we end up getting through all of them, then like I will pick up the second one. I have a feeling that that's just not going to happen. So I really want to finish this tonight because it is only 6:36 at the moment, so we still have all night. I finished work at 5, so I just had some dinner and I'm just gonna chill out now. I'm going to put my noise cancelling headphones in and keep reading. So that's my little update for now. I'm gonna see how we go. Also, I was trying to do most of my reading over the weekend. Whilst I didn't, because it is now Monday and I still have 18 hours left, I was supposed to do a lot of reading Saturday and Sunday. I did a little bit of reading on Saturday, but Sunday I didn't read at all because we had a really big girls' night out. So like we were all struggling in the morning and like we all had like a sleepover and stuff, so it was really fun and just wanted to be with the girls. That was the kind of vibe. I didn't really get a chance to read, but today we have read like quite a large amount. I don't know what my last update would have been, but like we have read quite a lot today, so I'm really happy with that. hours into readathon. I don't know why I thought it was 6, but I'm like kind of shocked that this book took me 8 hours to read. I'm really shocked. I thought I was like a faster reader than that. Anyways, we ended up just finishing A River Enchanted. As you saw, I have 16 hours and 3 minutes left on the clock. So we finished our first book and this one was so good. The ending kind of pissed me off, but I think that's like setting you up for the next book because this is a duology. The second book I think is called A Fire Endless. Here she comes. Hi, honey. She's really cuddly also. She's like fully deaf, so she can't actually hear anything, but she's just gonna chill back there. I finished this book. Again, I think it was a really good setup for the next book. I guessed some things that happened with the mystery and the ending, but not all of it. Like, I was pretty shocked with some of the stuff. I really liked this. I think I've spoken a lot about how I love the writing, and I think Rebecca Ross is just an incredible storyteller. I feel like she weaves stories really well, and I'm really intrigued. I really am interested in the characters and what's going to happen next. I know a lot of people said this is like one of their favorites. I don't think it's a favorite for me. I'm not too sure about my rating yet. I think I'm going to leave all of my ratings at the end of the video. That way I can kind of sit on this and see how I'm feeling, what the vibe is and all of that. I did have a really good time and I really want to order the second book. I ain't gonna lie. Also, I am like a spine cracker, so I don't really know what I'm gonna read next. I do want to read Our Infinite Fates, but that would require me getting up right now, and Lily's literally just at my feet like resting, and I don't want to do that. I think I left my Kindle outside too. So I think we're gonna call it for tonight and we're gonna pick back up tomorrow because we have 16 hours left. So I'm gonna definitely try and push myself tomorrow now that I have finished this one. Good morning, everyone. So as you would have seen, we have 16 hours and 3 minutes. I ended up finishing A River Enchanted last night. So now we get to pick our next read, and obviously I want to go through my TBR because it is now the 23rd of September and I want to finish my September TBR. So what I've decided to read is Our Infinite Fates by Laura Stevens. You would have seen me just pick this up and I'm so freaking excited about this one. This is also my book club's book pick for this month. I did start reading a little bit this morning on my way because I have like a little office job for just for a couple of hours in the morning, just on Tuesdays. So I did just go to that. It starts at 8 a.m. so it is now 10:17. I do have a Pilates class at 11:30, so I'm going to go to that. But I did pick this up a little bit at my office job and I'm now on page 62. So that is the next read that we're going to be picking up, and hopefully we finish this one. I mean, we've got 16 hours left, so we are definitely going to be finishing this one. I have high hopes for us, okay? I have definitely high hopes for us. I also have this on hold for my library as an audiobook, so I think I'm going to listen to this as an audiobook whilst I drive to my Pilates class and back and all of that, and just like doing little things around the house today, so that way I do get through some of my hours. As I was saying yesterday, I want to do 8 hours today, 8 hours tomorrow. Let's do it, guys. Let's be ambitious. We got this, okay? Oh, I should probably talk about this book. Basically, this book, 2 characters, and they kind of go throughout like hundreds and hundreds of lifetimes, and in every single lifetime, as soon as they turn 18, they have to kill each other. And so it literally says they've loved each other in 1,000 lifetimes, they've killed each other in every single one. We just started off kind of like getting the premise, and like the main story is taking place in Wales in 2022, and then you kind of like start with that and then you get backtracked into like all of the different lifetimes. So like there'll be one from Portugal, there'll be one from Russia, like there's all these different ones, and they kind of like piece together the story of these 2 characters and like why they are stuck in this loop of killing each other and stuff. So very intrigued. I'm very like interested in like, why do they do this? But like there's like soulmates, you know what I mean? Like they always find each other. No matter like where they are always going to find each other. So maybe that's all love is in the end, an endless tempting of fate. So this one sounds really interesting. Again, book club pick, so I'm very excited to read it, and let's go. Okay, I don't even know if I can count anymore, but I'm just gonna say how much time we have left because I literally cannot even work it out anymore, okay? Maths was not my strong suit, okay? Like, I literally almost failed math. Anyways, saying that, we have 14 and a half hours left on the clock. So I think the last time I updated you, I was up to 16 hours. Anyways, we have been reading Our Infinite Fates. I am liking this. I don't know if I'm liking it as much as the last book that we read. I don't really feel too attached to the characters because obviously with this book, we're going through different like time periods and stuff. So obviously they're different characters. They have different lives vibes, so it's kind of hard to like really connect. I find personally, I am liking it though. I think it's quite interesting. I'm now on page 208 and I have been listening to this as the audiobook a bit. I'm listening to it on 2x speed as well because that's just how fast I read. So I've been listening to that whilst I've just been doing other stuff and putting all my clips in for my book shopping vlog. If you haven't, check that out, because I had to just upload all those videos onto my laptop. So I just did that, and whilst I was doing that I was listening to my audiobook and I'm just like reading it here and there. I think the reason why I'm getting through this book a lot faster than I was with A River Enchanted is because the writing is so big. It is just so much bigger than how A River Enchanted was. So I am definitely reading this faster. I'm really liking it. Again, I'm not 100% attached. I think like actually over halfway. I'm like flying through this. Like it is really quick, and they have like a little bit of like poetry and stuff, so that obviously is like a few pages and stuff. Let's keep going. Let's keep reading. I'm definitely going to try and finish this book today. I find that I'm reading it physically quicker than I am listening to the audiobook. I find that with like a lot of things, but then like if I put it higher on the speed, like sometimes it's too fast, and like when I'm trying to concentrate and stuff. I am intrigued in what, like, why they're connected, and I already said this before, but like how they kind of managed to like have this fates and their fates are like connected. What is the driving force of this? Like how is this happening? Very intrigued, and we are going to keep reading. We have a little bit of time left. Let's go, girls. Everyone, quick update. So we have 13 hours and 25 minutes left on the clock. I am gonna try and make it to 8 hours as I was supposed to today. That means we will have another 5 hours reading, and it is already 7:30 p.m. so I don't know how realistic that's gonna be, but I'm gonna try my best. I really do want to finish this tonight. I'm this far into it. I have this much left, so I feel like that's pretty achievable. The chapters don't really have like actual chapters. They just have like the place where it is. This is Wales 2022. See what I mean? Like it doesn't really have chapters. It just kind of goes through like the times and stuff, so it's hard to like write down like how many chapters and stuff you got in. But quick update, I am liking this a little bit more. I don't know if I'm absolutely obsessed. I'm just really like intrigued. I'm like, what is like, how are they connected? I'm still on this. Like, yes, I've literally said this before, but I'm like, how? It's gonna be like that much left, and that's when I'm gonna find out, and that's what's like gonna be like, oh, like I was saying, it's hard to connect. I am getting like kind of like, you are getting like kind of like snippets obviously from like their pastimes and stuff within this book, so that's kind of like what's pretty interesting, is like you're kind of piecing it together as you go, but like also not really getting anything. You're just getting like background and like them knowing each other and stuff like that. I have so many questions though. They never make it past their 18th birthday, right? That's the whole thing. They kill each other before their 18th birthday. But I'm like, at what age do you know that like you have to grow up and you're like, oh my god, I'm gonna die before my thing? You know what I mean? They kind of said it just before, but like how do you know that it's you? Do you know what I mean? That's my little update for now. Hey everyone. So it is now 11:10. If you can see, I am gonna stop the timer at this time because I read some more and I got to, again, no chapters, but I've got a page for you. Page 286, Locked in Northern Song. I'm definitely getting through the book. I only have like this much left. I'm definitely getting tired, so I kind of want to, you know, sit, chill out, watch some YouTube and go to sleep. I don't know if I'm obsessed. I'm still like having a good time. Like I do care about what's like happening, but like I don't believe the romance and stuff and all that. You know what I mean? So yeah, I'm gonna leave it there for tonight. I think it's pretty late now, so just gonna chill out, watch some YouTube, catch up on it all, and then continue tomorrow. Tomorrow I haven't really got too much on. I got a Pilates class in the morning, 9:30, so that's why I also do want to go to bed a little bit earlier. And then I have work at 5 p.m, so I pretty much have the whole day. So after 10:15 I'm pretty much free the whole day until 5 p.m. that I can just read, and I definitely will finish this. Are you kidding? Definitely finish that. So then we can move on to our next one. I don't really know what I'm in the mood to read. Gotta go to sleep now, and that's where we're finishing off today. Yeah, we have just less than 13 hours left, so I didn't do like what I wanted to do and get to 8 hours, but you know, what can you do? I'm sorry. Tomorrow will be better, and then Thursday I have the whole day off, so just bear with me, okay? Just bear with me. We got this. Anyways, good night, and I will see you guys in the morning. Good morning, everyone. It is now 9:55. I did wake up a little bit earlier this morning, but we're gonna keep reading today. I'm definitely gonna finish this today. I am gonna listen to the audiobook while I clean up my room a little bit just this morning, and then that's kind of the plans. I told you I have work tonight at 5, so we're gonna see how we go. We still have 12 hours and 55 minutes on the clock. Of my reading journal whilst I've been listening to the audiobook, and something has just happened. The twist has come, and like now you know like why they're hunting each other. I'm like in shock. I'm like, I was not expecting that. Does make sense, but I'm like, that just like did not even cross my mind. Like, I'm actually in shock. That was a really, really good twist. I'm not gonna lie. I'm now 12 hours and 19 minutes left. 20 minutes until I'm 12 hours into the challenge. Now I'm gonna like clean up a little bit. I've got my coffee to wake me up. My desk is an absolute mess. I'm still like in the midst of like organizing things. I just have so much stuff that I just like actually need to like organize like into places, and I just don't have the space. This is like one of my shelves. It's one of my favorites. That's a little caricature that me and my boyfriend got done when we were in Thailand, and then we just have like my classics here. I love this shelf. This is so pretty. This picture of me and my sister, and then up above we have like these. It's like my favorite shelf, so we have some good books up there. Just go hair down and it's just a mess. Yeah, I do want to organize some stuff and just fix this all up, because I did have to move a lot of this stuff, because if you saw my last video, my reading vlog video, I did like a bookshelf reorganization, and the top of my shelf I had like some alcohol that I'd gotten for my birthday and just like some little knickknacks. I ended up moving all that off and making that like another place where I can put books, so we have just a lot of the stuff that was up there on here. Anyways, we're gonna keep listening, sort this out. Okay, so we now have 11.5 hours left, and I have now finished our second book. Again, I'm gonna leave my final ratings for the end of the video so that I can kind of like ponder on them. This one I did like. I didn't feel super connected to the characters, but it was really cute, and the ending was good. So yeah, that is our second book done. Okay, so we either have Everything I Know About Love or we have Atmosphere. I don't really know what I'm in the mood for. I think I'm gonna do them simultaneously, because I think I want to listen to this as an audiobook and then read this one physically. So I am just gonna like download this as an audiobook and just listen to it whenever I get the chance, as I was saying like today when I go to work and stuff like that. So I will keep this one around for that, and then this one I'm gonna start reading physically. Have now got 8 hours and 57 minutes left on the timer. As you know, I've been reading. I am now with 9 hours left, or just under. I'm up to page 193, which is well over halfway, I would say. I feel like we're doing quite well for ourselves, you know what I mean? Thoughts for this one so far. I'm interested in this. I don't think I'm obsessed. I'm not really like learning anything, and I feel like with non-fiction, like I suppose it is like people's stories and stuff, but I feel like you're supposed to like get some sort of message out of it, and I'm not really getting too much of a message. I'm just like here for the ride. I'm just listening along. So also, can I just say, my boyfriend is literally the best thing ever. So my birthday is coming up, and he literally got me the Kindle Color Soft. I don't know if you guys can like I've like been, this is like what I've been wanting for so freaking long. Like I'm just like baffled on how like beautiful and sweet he is, and I'm just obsessed. The reason why I'm saying this is because literally I only just got it today, so I've literally been listening to the audiobook and literally just scrolling on it, just like literally looking at all the colors and literally just scrolling around, looking at the Kindle store. And I'm like, compared to my old Kindle, I wish I had it on me. I don't have it on me, it's in my car. But my old Kindle, it was like one of the really old ones. I think I got it in 2021, but it's like the really old ones that they don't even make those like kind of editions anymore. Like it was old. Honestly, just seeing how fast this one is like literally insane. That's literally what I've been doing while listening to the audiobook. It's literally just scrolling on it. It says in the audiobook they have 2 hours and 3 minutes left. It is already like almost 11, so I don't think I'm going to be staying up for another 2 hours, but I will try my best and see how it goes. Hey everyone, 7 hours and 21 minutes left on the clock, and I have just finished everything I know about Love by Dolly Alderton. I'm not gonna rate, I don't really rate non-fiction. I did like it. I wouldn't say like I was super obsessed, like I didn't really care too much, and like I feel like she has like recipes sprinkled in there. I don't know, I find that it's like kind of random. So just letting you guys know, it is 12:51 in the morning, and I'm like so tired and delusional, so I don't really know what I'm saying. But there were some really good like lessons learned and stuff like that. I don't know, I couldn't really like relate myself into anything that she was kind of saying. I don't know if that is because like of the age that I'm at and because I haven't really like learned those things for myself. Couldn't really relate on a level where like I was understanding all these lessons. Anyways, that's kind of how I felt. I'm gonna maybe speak more about it tomorrow. We are about 18 hours in, so we have 6 hours left, or just over 6 hours. And I have now decided to pick up Atmosphere. I am now 34 pages in, but the reason why the timer is lower is because last night I actually started reading Gleam by Raven Kennedy. This is the 3rd book in the Plated Prisoner series, and I flew through this. Like, let me tell you, I'm already like 130 pages in already, so I'm 24% into this book. Last night I couldn't go to sleep, so I was like, I'm gonna read on my Kindle, my new Kindle. Yeah, so I was reading that last night, and then today I decided to pick up Atmosphere. This is 332 pages, so like I have like what, 300 pages left. I think I'd be able to get through that in 6 hours surely. I need to go to the nail salon and get my nails done because they are looking raggedy. These nails are literally from Chromacopia when I saw Tyler the creator come to Australia. So I am going to keep reading and just get as much done. I'm obviously going to try and finish this today. Hello everyone, I wanted to update you all. I have 3 hours and 51 minutes left. I was reading a little bit on my Kindle before. I was reading a bit of Gleam. I'm now on page 212, 36% in, and I have also been reading Atmosphere, and I'm now on page 103. So I am definitely getting through these books. I mean, I only have less than 4 hours left, so I don't know if I'm gonna finish this book. I'm really gonna try. We shall see. I am getting ready because I have my birthday dinner tonight. My boyfriend's taking me out, so I kind of wanted to do a little get ready with me whilst I kind of do my makeup and everything, and we can also talk about the book as well. Basically, if you don't know Atmosphere, Taylor Jenkins Reid writes a lot of like celebrity fiction novels, and I absolutely love her writing. I think she is an absolute fantastic writer. We have our main character Joan, and she's been dreaming about getting into NASA. She does like, she's an astronomer, studies the stars and stuff like that. She manages to get called in because she applied like to NASA, and they do it like within groups, and she gets in, and she's with this girl named Vanessa, and you kind of start off and you like, it kind of has a then and now timeline, and you start off and you know that something goes wrong within one of their like shuttle like flights or something, and something goes wrong, and I'm not going to say like what, but you have this cast of characters who are all kind of employed together, and they're all in like one little group, and they're like, you're starting to like understand the like friendships and relationships within that like little group. Joan is a very interesting character. I think, I mean, the way Taylor Jenkins Reid writes characters is just incredible. Like they really feel real to you. So I'm really liking Joan, and she has a lot of like her own struggles. She's an auntie and stuff, and she helps take care of her niece. I know that everyone cries at the end of this book, so I am a little bit nervous, I'm not gonna lie. We'll see. Gleam I wanted to talk about. I just am loving, I have not been able to put this book down. Got my nails done. They're like a cute like baby pinky kind of color. Every time I like say one more chapter, I'm like reading the next one. I'm already on to the next chapter. Your girl is addicted, okay? Can I just say? Oh my god, and there's characters who I absolutely hate and they're getting so much like book time and I'm like, literally get off my page. The fact that I literally started this last night as like, oh maybe I'll read this, and now I have not. I'm like 200 pages in and I have not been able to put it down. So we'll see how we go tomorrow, and yeah. Hi everyone, so we have 3 hours left on the clock. I'm not sure how much I updated you, but it is now Monday 29th of September. I am so sorry. Yesterday was my birthday, so I actually did not do any reading, but I did want to finish the 3 hours today because I haven't got anything on today, and I thought why not get our reading done, and I don't have anything. We can just read for 3 hours straight. I am now 164 pages into Atmosphere, so like well into it. Gleam that I've been reading on my Kindle, I am 224 pages into this. I did have a hair appointment yesterday, no, on Saturday, and I was reading then, so I did get quite far into that. Definitely gonna finish this book because tomorrow is the last day of September and I want to have my entire September TBR done, because if I finish this book then we're done. And I've already read 9 books this month. That is the most books I've ever read in a month, like in my entire life, so I'm really proud of myself. Almost there, we're like halfway, and this video has been going on for so long. I am really sorry to you all. Hey y'all, I'm just walking my dog, but I'm listening to the audiobook. Joan's sister sucks, and that's all I gotta say. I'm like literally here walking my dog, rolling my eyes. Preparing myself because I feel like something bad's gonna happen. I just finished this book. 58 minutes left. This was so good. My mind is like scrambled. I can't even like think of anything to say. Like I like knew that like people cried at this book and I was like, oh, I don't know if I will, blah blah, but like yeah, 58 minutes, just under an hour. So I'm gonna read Gleam on my Kindle after I calm down a little bit. Talk to you guys later. Hello everyone, I'm back. As you can tell, calm down. I'm a lot better. I resumed the timer, 49 minutes left, and I think I'm just going to continue reading Gleam. I've been reading it a little bit just while my mom's watching a movie, and I was just sitting there. I was like, I'll bring my Kindle out. I'm on 225. But yeah, I'm just going to keep reading this for the time being. I'm obviously not going to finish it. Anyways, we only have like 40 minutes left on the timer, guys. Can you believe it? And we've managed to finish, what, 4 books so far? How good is that? 4 books, plus getting through some of this one as well. So I feel like we've been really successful this readathon. I really didn't think I was going to read that much, and I have finished my entire September TBR. Like I've never been happier, and it's all because of this challenge. So I might have to do this like once a month, to be honest, like to try and get through like my TBR, because this like helped me immensely. Like I've never ever finished a monthly TBR, and I actually did this time, and everything is ticked off. I'm not gonna like race to finish this. I'm just gonna chill out, relax, take my time with it. She is done. Oh my god, why is it starting another one? Hello. So, the 24 hours is now done. I was reading Gleam. I made it to page 286, so I'm 46% into this book, and we did really well. I feel like I'm gonna do like a final like wrap up kind of thing tomorrow. I actually can't believe it's like over. I'm so used to having that like timer on my phone, so I'm like it feels weird that it's like fully over and I don't have to read anymore. There's one character. He's a man. You'll know who it is if you've read this, and he just drives me nuts. Like I've never hated a person so much, and it's just like I'm just like, can you get away from him please? Like already, like it is actually driving me nuts. Like anytime like I read his name, why is he still here? Goodbye, your time is over. I'm gonna tell you all my thoughts tomorrow. We are on our way to go get a victory coffee, and she's tired because she stayed up all night reading. We're gonna go get our coffee and then we're gonna sit down and chat. So see you guys soon. everyone. We have finished the 24-hour readathon. Hell yeah, we have. It's time to do our final kind of thoughts on each book that we read. So let's go. Let's do it. Let's wrap this up. I'm so excited. I can't believe that we're actually here. You and I are here together. We made it. The first book that I read for this readathon was obviously A River Enchanted by Rebecca Ross. I absolutely loved this one. Obviously, you would have heard me talk about my thoughts whilst I was reading it, and I genuinely had the best time with this. I just love the way that Rebecca Ross writes stories. She's such a great storyteller, and she really brings you into the story. Like, you are transported, and I was so in it. Like, I absolutely loved it. You would have like heard that it just reminded me of all the places that I traveled when I was in Europe. So beautiful. The writing is just stunning. I ended up rating this book a 4.25, which is such a good rating, and I immediately bought the second book actually as well. The next book that I read was Our Infinite Fates by Laura Stevens. I did really like this. I think looking back now that I've had a few days to kind of ponder on it, I did really like this. The plot twist really got me. I was like, whoa, okay, I was not expecting that. Again, I've said this, I didn't really feel that connected to the characters. I didn't really believe their romance. I didn't have enough time with them, but you didn't really get to see them interact that much because the whole thing was that they were just killing each other. Probably would give this a 3 stars total. I was really excited for this book. I really thought it was going to be a 5 stars, but unfortunately it did kind of let me down a little bit, and I wasn't super obsessed. So the next book that I read was Everything I Know About Love by Dolly Alderton. You guys would have heard me say, again, another situation where I didn't feel that connected, because this is obviously her going through her 20s. I don't know, I'm only 22 now, so I'm not too sure if I was too young to read this, because I haven't really had many similar experiences as Dolly has. Understand where she was coming from, because I've never like, I don't know, I think her kind of like life, obviously it's a life story, so I'm not like judging anything at all. Like, this is not me judging. Girl, everyone has their own life. But I just found that I didn't really relate too much because I've never really been in those kind of situations. So I didn't really get the lessons that she was kind of learning. I did get some lessons, and it was great because like at the end of the thing, like each age she like goes up, she says like 28 things I learned at the age 28 and stuff like that. So those were really interesting. And yeah, I found the recipes that were like sprinkled in kind of random. Overall, I don't rate non-fiction, just letting you guys know. So this one has no rating. That was kind of like my thoughts. And then I also read Atmosphere by Taylor Jenkins Reid. I really liked this one. This one, you guys saw, got me in my feels. Me being like, oh yeah, everyone cries at this. I don't know if I'm gonna cry. I was literally, you guys literally saw, I was hysterically crying. My mum literally had to come in and be like, are you okay? It's just a book. Like, it's okay. I'm okay. Everything's gonna be okay. And I ended up rating this book a 4.25 stars as well. I really enjoyed this. I absolutely loved the romance. They're so cute. And the ending just got me, okay? It got me good. So I really loved that one as well, and I'm so glad I read it because I was really itching to pick it up this year as well because it just came out, so I had to read it. And then I also started Gleam. I actually have finished that book now. I ended up actually rating that book a 4.5 stars. That is my favorite book of the series so far. I did start Glow. I'm only like a few pages into it, so nothing crazy to go off. Girl, that ending, I wish you guys saw my reaction. I was gobsmacked. This book is so good. This series just gets better and better, and I'm so excited to continue the series and get more into it, and I've just been loving it. Like, that book, I literally was turning those pages like I was addicted. Like, it was insane. That being said, that is my entire kind of like wrap up. Thank you so much for watching. I can't believe we did it. We're here. Thank you so much for staying with me till the end, and thank you so much for watching. I appreciate each and every single one of you, and if you like this kind of video, please subscribe. I will try and do these a bit more often as well. I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.